Actually, I would say part 2, of course, it's important, but part 2 is the easiest, not because it is the shortest, but because you are in control. You can prepare it yourself. Part 1 and part 3, you don't know what the examiner is going to ask you. But part 2, you have 1 minute to prepare. And this is the most important help in the test, because it will determine, it will make sure that your your test will go well if you prepare this part well. So what we are going to do today, we are going to learn how to prepare for part 2 easily, as easy as possible. So this is the part we are practicing today. And first of all, let's have a look at the cue card. How would you call the first line? Describe a place you visited when you were a child.
Is it called a topic?
That's right, it's a topic. And then what do we have next? You should say...
Is the some instruction for you.
Instructions of...
That's right, instructions or questions you have to answer. These are all question words. Where, when, what, why, normal questions. So today we are going to look at some similarities and differences in the cards. So what are the common mistakes when people read this card? First of all, they misread task or questions. Do you understand what is misread? What does it mean? Misread.
Maybe they misunderstand.
Exactly.
They don't read.
Yeah, they read it incorrectly. They didn't understand it. Another problem could be too wordy. What is too wordy?
Oh, I think it's too many words.
That's right, too long. And next one, irrelevant. Do you understand the word irrelevant?
It means
I think it's not related.
That's right, it's not related. It's a different topic. So you're talking about wrong things. Incorrect structure of verbal presentation.
So
how do you understand it? That's right, wrong order. You are talking about it in a strange order. And then poor sentence structure, I think you understand it, and poor grammar. As you can see, the pure English problem is right on the bottom. Poor grammar or poor sentence, it's line again. Here we have 3 cards. They look very, very similar, but there is one major difference in the top line, in the topic. Can you spot the difference?
So key card 1 is describe activity, and key card 2 is describe a place you visited, and key card 11 you describe a restaurant. Yes,
these are nouns, but there is a grammatical difference, very important. It's one of the most common mistakes students make during the test. What is the grammatical difference?
Let's see.
I think it's the...
I'm helping you. What is the difference?
I think the tense.
Tenses, that's right. One is in the present tense, simple present, and 2 others are in simple past. And this is a huge difference. If you have a question in present tense, but you are answering in the past, major mistake. And the same the other way around. If you have a past tense and you suddenly start talking in present, where did you go with your family last weekend? Oh, usually we go to the beach because we all like beach. Wrong answer. You were not asked what you usually like doing. The question was in the past tense. Where did you go? The answer had to be, last weekend we went to the beach. So do you understand this difference?
Yeah.
Can you hear me well? Guys, if you don't hear, please let me know. I have to know that you hear me well.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so that's one of the things you have to be aware of. Get the right tense. What did you visit in the past?
Oh, when we talk about and the name topic?
Yeah, so that's a task. Tell about a place you visited in the past. Quickly, think of a place you visited in the past.
So can you repeat the questions, please?
Visit a place you visited, describe a place you visited in the past.
So what I think is what was the place when did you visited this place, and where is what was who you get with?
No. Can you name a place? Any place you can remember? Have you been to the beach, Eva?
Yeah.
Of course. Have you been to Lotomat?
Yes.
Loteria?
No.
No? Okay. Or some other place? A coffee shop?
Yes, of course.
So pick one place you've been in the past, and can you give me a sentence about that place? I will give you my example. I visited Nha Trang a few times in the past. What is your sentence?
See, yes.
I
In every summer I usually go to.
No. The question was in the past tense.
Oh yeah.
Describe a place you visited in the past. So my example, I visited Nha Trang a few times in the past. In your sentence, I
went to Ho Chi Minh City last year.
I went to Ho Chi Minh City last year. Excellent. Arthur, your example.
I traveled to Đà Lạt last week.
Okay, I went, not go, I went to Dalat last week. Excellent. So the first sentence is ready. We described where we went. Okay, when? Can you say a little bit more about the time? I would say, for the first time, I went to Nha Trang in 2004. What about you, Jacob? When did you go to Ho Chi Minh City?
So I went to Ho Chi Minh City. The first time I have been to Ho Chi Minh City since I was 6 years old.
I went to Ho Chi Minh City for the first time when I was 6 years old. Now it's a good sentence. Arthur, tell us about Dalat.
If my memory serves me right, I think that I visited Đà Lạt the first time in maybe 4 years ago.
Okay, I visited Dalat for the first time 4 years ago. That's right. We have 2 sentences now. Where? My example. I stayed in the Sun City Hotel in my first visit. Okay? your sentence, Jacob. Where did you stay? Or what did you visit in Ho Chi Minh City?
Yes, when I come to Ho Chi Minh City, I visited some famous landmarks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When I went to Ho Chi Minh City, I visited some famous landmarks. Excellent. Athu.
It was some visited some interesting place that I have visited. That is the market and maybe you see the lake that I forgot the name.
Okay, you can make it up because the examiner will not know much about Dalat. So don't worry, you can make it up. For example, you could say, the most interesting places I visited in Dalat were the market and the Prey Park, for example, or whatever. I forgot the proper name of the park as well. Okay, so next, who or who with? My example, I invited my mom and her best friend to stay with me in Nha Trang because I wanted them to see Vietnam. What is your sentence, Jacob?
Yes, I was stay with my family in Ho Chi Minh City last year when we came to here to travel.
When we came there for holiday, that would be better. Okay, Athu, your sentence.
I spent my vacation to visit the lake with my friends.
Okay, and now why? Why did you go there? Why did you choose those particular places? Why did you choose that particular time? Why did you choose those people? So my example, I wanted to do something good for my mom and her friend because they were always so good to me. I wanted to be good to them. So pay attention. I use past tense all the time. So now you, Jacob, what would you say?
Yes, so because this day is Ho Chi Minh City is a modern place. So when I a person who keen on the modern things or modern city, so I have choose Ho Chi Minh City is a perfect place for our family to travel on holiday.
Excellent, very good. Athu, your turn.
Because our is a mountainous place, so I and my friend we all hoped to visit the lake to try such new maybe some new games, new sport like hiking, and we are fascinated with this.
Fantastic, and you used all the right tenses throughout. Well done. And how? Usually we can say, how do we feel about it? How does it make us feel? How does it help us? In my case, I would say, I really enjoyed it because I was very happy to spend time with my mom because I miss her a lot. What is your sentence, Jacob?
Honestly, so when I arrived in Ho Chi Minh City, I was very interested in the positive atmosphere.
Okay.
Yes, the peasy and cloudy atmosphere.
Fantastic. And Apu?
We all felt grateful about this beautiful time with my with the another friends, and we think that in the near future we would visit Dalat again.
Fantastic. And we will skip examples